Well, they call it praying with their feet. It's the annual Philadelphia Interfaith Walk for Peace. It's a soul-searching effort to stop the violence in our neighborhoods. And this year's walk takes place Sunday, May 22nd in Overbrook Farms. Joining me now from the Interfaith Peace Walk are Vic Compher, Rugiatu Conteh, and Peter Handler. Thank you all so much for being here.
This is the
8th year for the walk.
That's right.
And Vic, you've been around for 8 years. Tell me how it started.
That's right. Well, this started back in 2004. That was our first walk. We brought from Albuquerque, New Mexico, people who had the very first walk there, and it inspired the leadership here, Muslims, Jews, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Native Americans, Hindus, and on and on and on. Mm-hmm. We come together as a way of showing our respect, our affection, our appreciation for each other. This was in the wake of 9/11, when there was a lot of scapegoating, a lot of kind of ugly things, but there was also an inspiration that was happening then, and compassion was also in the air, and the Peace Walk developed out of that and has been going on now for 8 years.
Well, and you mentioned 9/11, so I have to ask, with the recent death of Osama bin Laden, will there be talk of that on the walk, you think, Peter?
I don't think so. One of the things that we really make a point of is that whatever signs that are held up are ones with just messages of peace. And basically we avoid politics in that way. It's really about the differences among different religious groups and celebrating them, and the things that pull us together and make us the same. And so we really make a point of it being not about political things.
And Rugiatu, this is your first year with the walk. Why did you decide to get involved? Why is it important to you?
It's really important because I feel like it gives us a chance to learn about each other. Just being involved in the walk, I learned about different Christians' faith, the Jewish faith, and I feel like it's an opportunity for me to teach people about Islam. You know, like you said, with the death of Osama bin Laden, people, when they think about Islam, they just think about violence and Osama bin Laden, but they don't think about the long history of Muslim history in Europe or in other places. So I feel like it gives me a chance to kind of talk about my faith and try to get rid of all that misinformation.
Sure, so it's more about education is what we're doing.
We call it a walking dialogue, because as you're walking along, you're talking with people of different backgrounds.
Sure.
Peter being Jewish, Rugiatu, Muslim, my background, Christian, and all these other folks, and we have questions and we have conversation about what are our differences and what is our common ground. Common ground, again, being compassion. That's the core of each of these religions.
And if people are walking or watching and want to walk, is it too late to get involved? Is there a fee? Is it for anybody, kids, adults?
It's for anyone.
How long is the walk?
The walk can be about 4 hours, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
I know you guys are going to stopping at 3 different places of worship.
That's correct.
All right. Well, we're going to give people information on our website. If you'd like to get more information on the Interfaith Peace Walk that takes place Sunday, May 22nd, you can go to our website, NBCPhiladelphia.com, and search Peace Walk. Thank you all so much for being here.